Property and Casualty Exam Prep App. Question 1. The insurance mechanism that pulls premiums from many policyholders to pay the losses of a few is known as Option A. Risk retention. Option B. Risk avoidance. Option C. Risk sharing. Option D. Self-insurance. The correct answer is option C. Risk sharing. Risk sharing, or risk pooling, is the fundamental mechanism of insurance, distributing the financial risk of loss across a large group. Question 2. A homeowner's policy's coverage is best described as Option A. Dwelling coverage. Option B. Personal property coverage. Option C. Loss of use coverage. Option D. Personal liability coverage. The correct answer is option D. Personal liability coverage. In standard HO policies, coverage E provides personal liability insurance for bodily injury and property damage the insured is legally obligated to pay. Question 3. A fire destroys a 10-year-old roof. Under an actual cash value policy, the settlement will likely be Option A. The full cost to install a brand new roof. Option B. The original cost of the roof. Option C. The cost of a new roof, minus depreciation for its age and condition. Option D. Nothing, as roofs are excluded. The correct answer is option C. The cost of a new roof, minus depreciation for its age and condition. ACV accounts for depreciation. Since the roof had 10 years of use, its value at the time of loss is less than its brand new replacement cost. Question 4. Where would a policyholder find specific information like their name, address, policy limits, and premium amount? Option A. Definitions. Option B. Insuring agreement. Option C. Declarations page. Option D. Endorsements. The correct answer is option C. Declarations page. The declarations page personalizes the policy to the individual insured, summarizing key information unique to their coverage. Question 5. A policy with a per occurrence limit of $1 million will pay no more than this amount for Option A. All claims made in a single year. Option B. Any one claim arising from a single loss event. Option C. All claims from a single insured. Option D. The legal defense costs only. The correct answer is option B. Any one claim arising from a single loss event. The per occurrence limit caps the insurer's payout for all damages arising from a single occurrence, regardless of the number of claimants. This is distinct from the aggregate limit, which is the maximum for all occurrences in a policy period. Question 6. Uninsured motorist coverage in a personal auto policy typically covers Option A. Damage to the insured's car caused by a hit-and-run driver. Option B. The insured's medical bills caused by a driver with no insurance. Option C. Theft of the insured's vehicle. Option D. Damage to the insured's home from a car accident. The correct answer is option B. The insured's medical bills caused by a driver with no insurance. coverage stands in place of the at-fault driver's missing liability insurance, paying for bodily injury to the insured and passengers. Property damage from a hit-and-run is typically covered under collision. Question 7. A professional liability policy, errors and omissions, protects against Option A. Bodily injury from a slip and fall. Option B. Claims for financial loss from negligent professional services. Option C. Employee theft of office equipment. Option D. Fire damage to business documents. The correct answer is option B. Claims for financial loss from negligent professional services. E&O insurance covers claims arising from a professional's failure to perform their duties with the expected standard of care, resulting in financial harm to a client but not physical bodily injury or property damage. Question 8. A manufacturer of a defective kitchen appliance is sued by an injured customer. This would be covered under which type of commercial liability exposure? Option A. Premises and operations. Option B. Products and completed operations. Option C. Contractual liability. Option D. Professional liability. The correct answer is option B. Products and completed operations. The products hazard covers liability arising from goods manufactured, sold, or distributed after the product is away from the insured's premises. Completed operations covers liability from work performed. Question 9. A representation in an insurance application is a statement that is: Option A, guaranteed to be absolutely true. Option B, true to the best of the applicant's knowledge. Option C, a legally binding warranty. Option D, always considered a material fact. The correct answer is option B, true to the best of the applicant's knowledge. A representation is a statement believed to be true. A warranty, conversely, is a statement guaranteed to be literally true, and a breach of warranty can void coverage regardless of materiality. Question 10. The severability clause in a liability policy means that: Option A, the policy cannot be cancelled. Option B, coverage applies separately to each insured, as if each had their own policy. Option C, the policy has multiple deductibles. Option D, the limits are split. The correct answer is option B, coverage applies separately to each insured, as if each had their own policy. Also known as the separation of insureds clause. Question 11. A host liquor liability claim would arise from an injury caused by a guest who was served alcohol at your home. This is typically covered under which section of a homeowner's policy? Option A, coverage of dwelling. Option B, coverage E, personal liability. Option C, coverage F, medical payments to others. Option D, it is always excluded. The correct answer is option B, coverage E, personal liability. Host liquor liability is covered under the personal liability section, provided the insured is not in the business of selling, serving, or furnishing alcohol. A bar owner, however, would need a separate commercial liquor liability policy. Question 12. Which of the following is covered under the personal and advertising injury section of a commercial general liability (CGL) policy? Option A, bodily injury from a slip and fall. Option B, a libelous statement made about a competitor. Option C, physical damage to a customer's property. Option D, an injury to an employee on the job. The correct answer is option B, a libelous statement made about a competitor. Coverage B, personal and advertising injury, covers offenses like libel, slander, copyright infringement, and false arrest, which are not physical bodily injury or property damage. Question 13. An employer is held responsible for the negligent acts of an employee performed within the scope of their job. This legal concept is: Option A, absolute liability. Option B, contributory negligence. Option C, vicarious liability. Option D, contractual liability. The correct answer is option C, vicarious liability. Under the doctrine of respondet superior, a vicarious liability relationship exists, making the employer legally responsible for its employees' on-the-job negligence. Question 14. A surety bond is a guarantee that: Option A, the principal will perform their obligation, backed by the surety's financial strength. Option B, an insurance policy will pay a claim. Option C, an employee will not be injured on the job. Option D, stock prices will increase. The correct answer is option A, the principal will perform their obligation, backed by the surety's financial strength. A surety bond is a three-party contract: principal, obligee, surety, where the surety guarantees the principal's performance or honesty. The principal is ultimately responsible for repaying the surety. Question 15. Under the pair and set clause in a homeowner's policy, if one of a pair of valuable earrings is lost, the insurer will typically: Option A, pay the full limit of the item's value. Option B, pay the difference between the value of the pair and the value of the single remaining item. Option C, require the insured to surrender the remaining item to the insurer. Option D, pay nothing, as the loss of one is not a total loss. The correct answer is option B, pay the difference between the value of the pair and the value of the single remaining item. The insurer has the option to pay the difference in actual cash value of the property before and after the loss, or to repair or replace the property. This prevents the insured from profiting on a partial loss of asset. Question 16. The Equipment Breakdown Protection Coverage Form, formerly known as Boiler and Machinery Insurance, covers: Option A, employee dishonesty. Option B, loss due to the sudden and accidental breakdown of covered equipment. Option C, flood damage to electrical panels. Option D, normal wear and tear on manufacturing equipment. The correct answer is option B, loss due to the sudden and accidental breakdown of covered equipment. This coverage applies to the sudden and accidental physical breakdown of boilers, machinery, and electrical equipment, which standard property policies often exclude. Question 17. The primary purpose of an insurance policy is to: Option A, offer a guaranteed profit to the policyholder. Option B, restore the insured to their approximate financial position before the loss. Option C, eliminate the occurrence of catastrophic events. Option D, serve as a long-term investment vehicle. The correct answer is option B, restore the insured to their approximate financial position before the loss. The principle of indemnity ensures that insurance restores the insured to their pre-loss financial condition, without profiting from the loss. Question 18. Which of the following would not be covered under the collapse additional coverage in a homeowner's policy? Option A, sudden collapse of a wall due to hidden decay. Option B, collapse caused by the weight of ice and snow. Option C, settling, cracking, shrinking, or expansion of the foundation. Option D, sudden collapse of a roof due to hidden insect damage. The correct answer is option C, settling, cracking, shrinking, or expansion of the foundation. The collapse coverage is for a sudden and entire collapse. Settling, cracking, bulging, or expansion are specifically excluded as they are considered gradual maintenance issues. Question 19. A commercial package policy, CPP, consists of which standard components? Option A, one single form that cannot be customized. Option B, common policy declarations, conditions, and two or more coverage parts. Option C, only property and auto coverage parts. Option D, a BOP with an umbrella. The correct answer is option B, common policy declarations, conditions, and two or more coverage parts. A CPP is a flexible policy that starts with a common policy declarations and conditions jacket and allows the insured to add various commercial coverage parts. For example, Question 20. A building that has been empty of both people and personal property for an extended period is considered: Option A, unoccupied. Option B, vacant. Option C, abandoned. Option D, disused. The correct answer is option B, vacant. Vacancy means both the absence of people and the absence of contents that are customary for occupancy. Unoccupancy is simply the temporary absence of people. Vacancy often triggers coverage restrictions or exclusions. Question 21. The state-mandated financial responsibility law requires drivers to prove they can: Option A, operate a vehicle safely. Option B, pay for damages they may cause in an auto accident. Option C, pass a driving test. Option D, pay for their own vehicle's repairs after any accident. The correct answer is option B, pay for damages they may cause in an auto accident. Financial responsibility laws exist to ensure drivers can cover the costs of bodily injury and property damage they may cause. Proof of this ability is most commonly satisfied by purchasing an auto liability insurance policy. Question 22. The method of loss valuation that deducts for wear and tear and ages: Option A, replacement cost. Option B, market value. Option C, agreed value. Option D, actual cash value, ACV. The correct answer is option D, actual cash value, ACV. Actual cash value is calculated as replacement cost minus depreciation. It represents the item's fair market value at the time of loss. Question 23. A license may be suspended or revoked if a producer: Option A, writes more policies than their colleagues. Option B, is convicted of a felony. Option C, fails to pay their own personal auto insurance premium. Option D, represents only one insurer as a captive agent. The correct answer is option B, is convicted of a felony. Committing a felony or any act that is grounds for denial is a common cause for license suspension or revocation, as it demonstrates untrustworthiness. Question 24. Which of the following is an example of a general damages award? Option A, ambulance bill. Option B, hospital stay cost. Option C, pain and suffering. Option D, car repair estimate. The correct answer is option C, pain and suffering. General damages are non-economic. Intangible losses like pain, suffering, disfigurement, and loss of consortium, which do not have a specific price tag. Question 25. What is the term for a condition that increases the likelihood of a loss occurring? Option A, peril. Option B, risk. Option C, hazard. Option D, indemnity. The correct answer is option C, hazard. A hazard is a condition that increases the probability or severity of a loss. A peril is the actual cause of loss, like fire or wind.